March is Brain Injury Awareness Month, and we're learning more about the treatment and prevention you can do for you and your keiki.
Dallas Ontiveros joins us live from Magic Island with more on what experts are saying. Morning, Dallas.
Good morning, Christine and Ross. Yes, a lot of great information that we're going to be learning here on Wake Up Today. And here to break it down for us, we have Dr. Catherine Pedraza, who is a neurologist, headache, and facial pain specialist. Thank you so much, Doctor, for joining us here at Magic Island. We appreciate your time.
Absolutely. Very nice to meet you. Happy to be here.
So, March is Brain Injury Awareness Month. Tell us about the different injuries that you come across with, and also how it really affects the brain when it comes to your patients.
Absolutely. So brain injury is a super important public health issue due to the fact of how when people sustain a brain injury, how it can affect their life and really change their life. And so it's really important to kind of prevent and know about brain injury. There are different types of brain injuries. So it's kind of split into traumatic brain injury, which involves when someone's hits either an object or a blunt force to the head, causing the brain tissue to kind of move and have acceleration, deceleration forces, and really affect the brain and kind of cause changes that can be damaging, versus acquired brain injury or non-traumatic brain injury, which can be things like stroke or other kind of acute things that change in the brain and can reduce blood flow or affect the nutrients going to different parts of the brain and cause damage and lead to brain injury. So, traumatic, where it's when the head hits something, so like a car accident, falling, hits to the head, and then kind of things like stroke and other things for the non-traumatic brain injury.
And we're at Magic Island, where there is a lot of activity, and there's always a risk of brain injury, so this is really the right environment. But let's talk about concussions when it comes to that connection with brain injury. What are the different signs and warnings, and also the prevention treatments that we should look out for? What you would like to share with our audience?
Absolutely. So it's so important whenever there's a hit to the head for people to go and actually have a medical evaluation. Sometimes one of the most common symptoms after a concussion can be headache, and so that's something that needs to be evaluated. So about 90% of people who do have a hit to the head and concussion symptoms will recover within 2 to 4 weeks. So the symptoms will kind of go away, but there's a proportion of people that actually will, about 10 to 30% have persistent headaches, and something that's called post-traumatic headache, actually. And so that can be something that's very debilitating. It can keep children, adolescents, and adults from returning to school, to work, and really requires evaluation with a neurologist or a headache specialist to kind of intervene, evaluate why they're still having the headaches, treat the headaches, and hopefully get them back to their previous functioning to improve their quality of life.
That's a really good point, Doctor, because I think sometimes we just have a random headache, but it could go day by day by day, and we just think, oh, maybe we're just hungry or we're just sleepy or whatever it could be, but it could also be a serious problem. So thank you so much, Doctor, for your time. And in the next hour, we're going to talk with Dr. Jennifer King with Hawaii Pacific Health. She's going to be talking about sports and also surfing when it does come to brain injuries. And if you want some more information before those interviews, you can head over to our website at KHON2.com. Reporting out here at Magic Island, Dallas Ontiveros, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.
Thank you, Dallas. And we're going to continue talking about sports right now, because a Hawaii-born collegiate athlete is just one